Hey everyone, I noticed that a lot of you are enjoying my content but haven't subscribed yet. Subscribing doesn't cost a penny. It's free. If you like what you see and want to support me, just hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me and helps me keep creating content you love. Thank you for being here. At a bustling train station, a beggar spent his days asking for money from the passengers who came and went. He would wander through the crowds, his hand outstretched, relying on the kindness of strangers to survive. One afternoon, while making his usual rounds, he saw an impeccably dressed man in a sharp suit carrying a briefcase. The beggar saw an opportunity. This man looks wealthy, he thought. He will surely give me a generous sum. He approached the businessman and began to plead for alms. The man stopped, looked at the beggar, and asked a question that caught him off guard. You spend your life asking from others, but have you ever given anything to anyone in return? The beggar was taken aback. Sir, I am a poor beggar, he replied, confused. I own nothing. I beg because I have nothing to give. How can I possibly give anything to anyone? The businessman's expression remained firm. I am an entrepreneur, he said, and I live by the principle of give and take. If you have nothing to offer me, then you have no right to ask for anything from me. With those words, the entrepreneur turned and boarded his train, leaving the beggar standing on the platform. The businessman's words echoed in the beggar's mind long after the train had departed. He sat down on a nearby bench, feeling a mix of frustration and curiosity. He said, I have no right to ask if I can't give, he muttered to himself. The words had struck a deep chord within him, making him question his entire existence. He wondered if this was the reason he struggled so much. Maybe I don't receive much because I never give anything back. But what could a beggar like me possibly give? He thought long and hard, and a new resolve began to form. He decided that from that day forward, he would give something, no matter how small, to every person who gave him alms. His gaze fell upon some wild flowers growing near the railway tracks. An idea sparked. The next day, he plucked a handful of the prettiest flowers he could find. When a kind passenger dropped a few coins into his bowl, the beggar smiled and offered them a beautiful flower in return. The passenger was surprised and delighted by the unexpected gesture. Word of the flower beggar spread through the station. People were touched by his unique approach. They didn't just see a man asking for money, they saw a man offering a small piece of beauty and gratitude. Soon more and more people started giving him money, not out of pity, but out of appreciation for his gesture. His earnings began to increase significantly. A few weeks later, the beggar spotted the same entrepreneur at the station. This time the beggar approached him with confidence. A traveler had just given him a generous amount, and in his hand he held a lovely flower. He walked up to the businessman and held out the flower. This is for you, sir, he said. The entrepreneur was surprised and took the flower, a smile forming on his face. I see you've learned the art of give and take, he said. You are no longer a beggar. You're an entrepreneur just like me. Those words changed the beggar's world. He repeated them to himself. An entrepreneur, not a beggar. He realized that his identity wasn't defined by his circumstances, but by his actions and his mindset. He wasn't just receiving, he was now engaging in a transaction, providing value in exchange for value. This realization ignited a powerful shift in his self-perception. He was no longer a helpless man asking for handouts. He was a businessman in the making. 6 months passed. The man who was once a beggar was now a successful flower merchant. He had his own stall just outside the station, which was always adorned with vibrant, fresh flowers. One day he saw the entrepreneur again, invited him over to his stall, and handed him a magnificent bouquet. The entrepreneur recognized him instantly and was amazed by the transformation. "You changed my life," the former beggar explained. "That day you didn't give me money, but you gave me something far more valuable, a new way of thinking. You taught me the rule of give and take, and it made me realize my own worth. It taught me that to receive, we must first learn to give." This story teaches us a profound lesson about self-awareness and the universal law of giving and receiving. It shows that our circumstances do not have to define us. By changing our mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance and contribution, we can unlock our true potential and achieve incredible success. All starts with recognizing the value we can offer to the world.